Good morning. Welcome back to A Country Boy Can Cook. I'm just in from a fishing trip. Got a lot of fishing in. Didn't do no catching, but it got a lot of fishing in. But I've been wanting for about a week or so a cheesecake. And I like no-bake cheesecakes, easier. And to be honest, my favorite cheesecake is it's like that Kraft no-bake that you get in a box with the tree filling on top. Always been my favorite. I'm not a fan of dry cheesecake, but about 8 or 10 years ago, I decided I would make a no-bake cheesecake for the carnivores in my life. My daughter was having some kind of a get-together, and I made this cheesecake and surprised everybody. And boy, were they surprised. I think you're going to be too. And once you watch this recipe, please share it. I've looked on the internet. I've never seen another one. Not on Mr. Google didn't have one. YouTube didn't have one. So make the old dude's carnivore cheesecake world famous. All right, I'm going to turn the camera down here. We're going to get started. It won't take too long, but just a few minutes. It's got some time to chill in between. I'll let you know that, and I'll bring you back after I chill it in the fridge and bring it back, and we can slice it up. Like I said, this is a no-bake cheesecake, and this is a carnivore cheesecake. Let me show what I'm talking about. I'm gonna play it around here so you can see it. Real cheese, smoked provolone. The center of my plate here. I say it won't take too long to assemble this. This is a carnivore cheesecake. Salami down on top of it. Yes, I've washed my hands. Bologna. Turkey. Now let's get another layer of cheese right here. Just regular provolone. You know what? I don't like that. I don't like the looks of that. Let me swap a couple of these pieces and move them around here, so when I cut this, it's going to have a better looking presentation. You can do any way you want it, actually. So yeah, it'd be perfect here. So we got some beef bologna. And in between that, we're going to stuff some turkey. You can see all through this lunch meat is all the same size. Easy to do. Get your packages. I got Oscar Mayer. They were all the same size. 10 years ago when I made this, first time. Oh, get that out of the way here. I went to the deli and told the lady that I needed 5 or 6 different types of meat. They had to all be the same size loaf. I wanted her to slice it all. She said, well, how many would you like? I said, about 2 pieces of it, and I wanted about 1/4 inch thick. She was not real happy with me. They had to clean, every time they sliced meat or cheese, before the next one they had to clean the thing out. But she did it. She was nice enough, but I didn't have the heart to ask again. Different lady this time. So anyway, I just bought them all, went to the deli. I got lunch meat forever now. Put them on top of it. I put the cheese down because it wants to stick to the plate. All right, now, let me grab something to put in the middle of it here, see if I can get it. I'm gonna hold it, but yeah, this will hold, it's gonna be long enough. Hold it in position while I frost the cheesecake. What am I gonna frost it with? Yeah, Dean's French dip, onion dip. Boy, some good stuff. Let's see if I can get this decorated for you here. Yeah, don't worry about that. I'm gonna come back and get that. The first one I did with mayo on the outside. It was okay. I thought, yeah, this Dean's French onion's really good tasting. So, I know you can't see me doing it, but believe me, I'm gilding the lily. I'm putting the frosting on it. I don't know if y'all ever had any of this Dean's French onion dip. Man, it's some good stuff. We don't have potato chips around here very often, but it would be worth just buying something to put them on it. Like those Lay's crinkle cuts. Let's see here. This is how I frost a little bitty cake. Alright, get this back up here. Feeling a little hard there. Make this if you've got a party you're going to and you need horse doovers to take. Everybody knows what horse doovers are. At least that's the way it's spelled. They don't call it that, but it's spelled like horse doovers. Hors d'oeuvres. Alright. Start spreading a thicker layer on here. And when you get, make a mess on my hand here. When you get through putting everything on it, I'm going to chill it probably an hour or so in the fridge. And take and cut it for you, see what you think about it. Be pretty layers on top. Alright, let's see here. Get this top covered. And actually, I mean, this is the same way I do my little cakes when I used to make a lot of them. No, I've not been to school. I did go to one Wilton class one time. One class. I felt like the old dude. Well, I was the old dude. Anyway, I felt out of place, and what they were teaching I already knew. So I got with the teacher and found out what tools to use, and I just started doing it at that point. I never went back to class. She suggested me to go into the next class, which was the higher ups, but to be honest, I just wanted to learn how to use the little piping tools. Alright, let's see here. It's going to be pretty good for right now, boys and girls. I'm going to put this in the fridge for a little bit. And don't let anybody tell you this ain't no cheesecake. It's a cake because it's layered. It's a layered cheesecake. Just ain't a traditional. All right, I'm going to put this in the fridge and let it set until the sour cream gets kind of tough. About 30 minutes or an hour or so, and I'll be back. And we'll put the rest of the cheese on it. Yeah, pimento cheese and this decorator style spray can. Get really fancy. We're gonna top it off with some little tomatoes that I just washed, some olives, green olives, and some pickles. Maybe 4 little hats on top with those. So stay with me and we'll bring back here in just a little bit. All right, I put this in the freezer, not the fridge. Put it in for about 15 minutes. I just wanted the sour cream, and that's what that onion dip is made with, sour cream. I wanted it set up a little bit. Let me show you here. There you go. Camera set here. First thing I'm going to try to do, and I don't know if it's set hard enough or not, but I'm going to try to put pimento cheese, or as we grew up calling it, minter cheese. But there's no minters in this cheese, just pimentos. I have a really good recipe, and I'll put it up one of these days for grown-up pimento cheese. Let's see if I can just gobble this up here. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Get it close to the edge. It may take a little doing. And it's got roasted red peppers in it. Not real spicy one, but you know, enough that you got a little flavor out of it. A little hint of spice. And come on, get off there. Get on the edge. And you mix it with, I use two types of cheese. I use cheddar, shredded cheddar. And I shred my own because it shreds better and it doesn't have anything mixed with it to keep it from clumping. And roasted red peppers. And I use Velveeta cheese. A little bit of salad dressing. Pulse it in my food processor. Oh man, it's good. And of course, me being me, I may set aside some and throw some jalapenos in it. Just for good measure. I'm gonna get my wiggly hands working here this morning. If you see my hands are kind of wiggly, it's hold on just a second, I can't do three things at once. Anyway, I have what is called essential trimmers, and I noticed it on a guy's YouTube page. I noticed his hand would kind of shake. And this guy maybe close to my age. And then one day he said, "Yeah, I want y'all to think that I've been drinking. I'm coming down off a high or anything, but I've got essential trimmers, and my hands have been like this for years." And I thought, "God, I need to get mine checked, make sure it's not too bad." So I went to the essential trimmer doctor. I went to a neurologist and found out that's what it was, plain and simple, which was better than could have been. So anyway, I've got my minter cheese up on top of it, and I took my spray cheese that I had from Wally World, that spray cheese, that can cheese, but that can was just so big, and I couldn't get my old fingers in there, so I just put it into a piping bag. Actually, it's a bag that I've had for years that I put spice and all kinds of stuff. And I'm actually putting fish bait in these. I still have a bunch of them. They're food grade bags. So I put my piping tip in here. Let's see if I can. Oh goodness! You see what happened? Well, we can't have that. I'll leave that in. Hold on just a minute. Let me get another bag. All right, let's see if I can transfer this broken bag one. See, I get too lazy to go up in the other room and get these out. And I kept thinking, maybe I need to go get that out. So I'm just going to take this and put it in here. This is how I'm going to transfer it. One to the other. And yes, I could have cut all this out. But my channel is about real stuff. So if you're looking for somebody to switch and doctor stuff up on the videos, that ain't the old dude. I just ain't that guy. You get what you get. Let's see. Oh yeah. That'll work just fine. All right. Let's see if I can decorate this. Get you down here a little closer. There you go. Come on. Don't be trying to grab. We'll make it pretty. Alright, I can turn my bag around over there. The edge of that's going to catch on that. Anyway, this is how I decorate a cake. I got a little bit larger Chilton tip, and I don't even know what there's numbers on all these. And if you want to know what number, message me and I'll look it up and I'll tell you what it is. I would just always tested it first to see which one I liked, and that's the one I used. Come on, come on there. One more, come on. Let me do it one more time for me. There that is. Alright. Let's see if I'm about to have a blowout up here at the top, maybe. I'm going to put this back in the freezer to set everything. And I'm going to come back and do a little decorations on the top here. Back with you. Alright, let's get the decoration on the top of this thing. See if we can get this finished. It's like, I'm going to play that song, Final Countdown. It is the final countdown. Alright. I've made me some little decorations. A pickle, half a little sweet 100, and a tomato, and a little bit of a slice of olive, pimento, stuffed olive. I don't know how much of this I have left. I'm going to try to do some dollops around the top, pretty up a little bit. And when I don't have a lot of frosting left when I'm doing a cake, I'll just start off like on one side and do the other side. And then do that side. Come on, get on there. And this side. The same way when you're doing a cake. Do this side, this side. Come on. This side. Alright. I believe the old country boy is going to have enough left to do all the way around the top. Now let's see if we can fill in the gaps here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, get up there. Get up. The cheese don't want to stay to the cheese. All right. Ain't a whole lot of room for my decorations up here. I think it's going to end up just being 3 of them. So, I've got them on some toothpicks, of course. Let me get some prettier toothpicks. One that got some little decorations on the top. Alright, let's get the decoration on the top of this thing. See if we can get this finished. It's like, I'm going to play that song, Final Countdown. It is the final countdown. Alright. I've made me some little decorations. A pickle, half a little sweet 100, and a tomato, and a little bit of a slice of olive, pimento, stuffed olive. I don't know how much of this I have left. I'm going to try to do some dollops around the top, pretty up a little bit. And when I don't have a lot of frosting left when I'm doing a cake, I'll just start off like on one side and do the other side. And then do that side. Come on, get on there. And this side. The same way when you're doing a cake. Do this side, this side. Come on. This side. All right. I believe the old country boy is going to have enough left to do all the way around the top. Now let's see if we can fill in the gaps here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, get up there. Get up. The cheese don't want to stay to the cheese. All right. Ain't a whole lot of room for my decorations up here. I think it's going to end up just being 3 of them. So, I've got them on some toothpicks, of course. Let me get some prettier toothpicks. Put my little toppers on here. I've had these on this paper towel because I wanted them to dry a little bit. Get some of the moisture off. So, you see that? You can't even see that. Heck, I'm sorry. There you go. I'm doing it in reverse. Okay. The top goes first. First top, then second, then last. All right. Let's get this on up here somewhere. Create a good spot and put it up here. There's one. My little frilly things are not very frilly. Oh well. No problem. Let's see, get this pickle here. I like the size of it better. Put one here. And let's see which one this is going to get. Around, let's see here. If I'm quiet, I'm concentrating. I just lost my momentum. Oh well. Let's do it right here. These toothpicks, of course, are to hold these little decorations up on top. But it's also to hold it together when I pull this out. Now I'm going to cover this little hole up here. And why waste a good mater? Alright, boys and girls. Get all my stuff cleaned up here. Get you around so you can see a better picture of it. Let me get the camera down here at a different angle. There she is, boys and girls, in all her glory. Our Carnivore cheesecake. Make this for your family and friends. Surprise them. and make the old dude famous. I'm going to put a picture. I've got a picture of the one that I made about 10 years ago. I'll put it up. I'll overlay it so you can see what I did then and what I'm doing now. And I'm going to tell you, it really tastes good too. Got all that types of meat and everything. Oh, it's really wonderful. All right. All right. Let's see here. You're ready for me to chop a piece out of it and show you what it looks like? I should put it in the fridge and let it set up for a little bit. That's why my gut's telling me, old dude, don't cut it right now. Just put it in the fridge and let it cool down so it'll all hold on better. But I'm going to insert this big toothpick back in here to hold it, because I can't wait no longer. I hadn't had lunch. Let's see if I can get my old wiggly hands to cut down through here. I'm telling y'all, please make the old dude famous for this video. I ain't even the best cake slicer, but I'm the best carnivore cheesecake maker that you ever want to find. All right. Okay. Get this up here so we can see here. Come on, they're perfect. A little Parmesan, or not, it's provolone, smoked provolone's coming off there. But that's okay. Let me get the camera down so you can see it this other angle. There she is, boys and girls, in all her glory. A carnivore cheesecake. Easy to assemble, just takes a little time. All right, let's take a bite of this. I can't think of nothing else better to use than one of these skewers. I'm out of there. Let's see here. Let's go in for the glory. The big bite. There it is. Do it with my left hand. It's everything it can be. It's great. Absolutely great. I think it's what the young folks call sick. Sick is great now for some reason. So if it is, that's sick. Let me have another bite here. You know, you always want to double check your taste buds. Sometimes triple check them. This has got a lot of cheese on it. I'm sorry, I'm speechless. It takes a lot to get me speechless. It's so good. It's good like I remember 10, 12, 15 years ago when I made this. Oh my God, it's great. If you want to surprise your friends and you don't have a specific thing to bring to a party, and you potluck or whatever they call that, make one of these or make several. You can buy this if you go to meat counter. Some of this bologna comes in like 6-inch rounds. These are 3-inch. So you can make a big, beautiful one. Use any type of meat you want. It's all prepared lunch meat anyway. It's all cooked, so all the different types of cheeses you could add. Anyway, it is so good. And I've got a buddy, I'm gonna call him this evening and say, hey, you wanna come down for a piece of cheesecake? He likes cheesecake. I'm gonna surprise the heck out of him. Anyway, that's all I got today. Please share this video. I want to see if this one little video can go worldwide famous. I want to see how many shares I get, please, and how many likes. Have you ever seen this done before? I'm telling you, I looked everywhere. I ain't never seen it. It's just something the old dude's mind brought up a long time ago. So subscribe, like, and share. And I'll see y'all on the next cook. Old Dudes is out of here to finish this cheesecake. Manly carnivore type. Well, I'll take it back. Just carnivore, because there's a lot of women that like meat better than I do. So you can't call it manly now. They just call it carnivore cheesecake. See ya.